If you guys want to win a copy of the Ultimate Edition of FIFA 19 worth around $100, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Do those three things, that'll enter you into the giveaway and I'll be sending a copy to one of you guys when the game's released. Hey guys, Heathway here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the ultimate guide to timed finishing on FIFA 19. This is something a lot of people, myself included, have had problems with towards the beginning of the game, as it's a new feature and it's quite hard to get used to. However, if you master it, you will certainly score a lot more goals on FIFA 19. So it's very important. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, if you do, don't forget to leave a like on it. Also, if you want to see any more tutorials on anything in particular on FIFA 19, let me know down below in the comments. Without further ado, let's go into it. So timed finishing is a new feature to FIFA 19 aiming to make scoring goals more rewarding and skill based. Now on previous FIFAs, it's been very easy to finish in front of goal. On FIFA 18, for example, with driven finishing, if you double tap the shoot button twice in the penalty area, 9 times out of 10 the ball would find its way into the back of the net. Now on FIFA 19 you can still score driven finishes, chip shots, finesse shots, long shots, whatever you want. However, if you want to increase the accuracy and power of those shots and therefore make it more likely for you to score, you can use timed finishing. Now this is something that will take a long time to master. I still haven't fully mastered it despite playing a lot of games on both the demo and beta. However, I've got the hang of it and I've got a lot of tips that will really help you guys out if you're just starting off on the demo and you're finding it hard, because I've seen on Twitter and YouTube so many people just haven't got the hang of this, and if you don't know how to do timed finishing, you really will be at a big disadvantage at the beginning of the game, because you score so many more chances with timed finishing, and especially with long shots like this banger from Fernandinho and volleys as well, which you will see throughout this video. It is almost impossible to score them unless you use timed finishing. Your shot will just balloon out, it will go out for a goal kick or even a corner, and it's just very, very hard to score. However, if you get the hang of it, you will certainly score a lot more goals, and you can score some really nice goals with it too. Now, the basic way that you trigger this is by pressing the shoot button twice. It's not as simple as for a driven finish on FIFA 18, where you just double tap the shoot button and you would do a perfect driven finish. The time that you actually press the button is very important. You need to get your timing right, and that depends on the player you're using. If they have really high shooting, like Ronaldo, it's going to be a lot easier, and also the type of shot you're going for. If it's a long shot, for example, and you need to get more power for the ball, you're going to be waiting probably about a second or so between the first press and the second press of the shoot button, whereas if you're going maybe for a close range volley or something, you'll be pressing it a lot quicker. Now the very easy way that I found to get the hang of this at the beginning of the game was by going to the trainer, and you can then go to movement and mechanics. You can turn off the shot elevation and the pass indicator, but you can leave on the power bar at the top, and that will show you how you've actually timed your shot. You want to get in the green preferably, or in the grey, and that will allow you to have the best accuracy and power on your shot. Now you can apply timed finishing to any type of finish. It doesn't just have to be a power shot, it can be a chip, it can be a finesse shot, whatever you want, but it is going to improve the accuracy and the power of whatever shot you actually apply it to. So for example, with Rabiot getting through on goal there, I went for a finesse shot and I pressed the shoot button twice, and he went for a very accurate finesse shot that went right into the top corner. Now I find the best way to try and time this is by just looking at your player's leg and their foot. Obviously you press the shoot button the first time to get the power on your shots. If you want to go for a long shot, for example, you're going to be holding it down for a little bit longer, and you then want to wait until your player is just about to connect with the ball. So watch their leg, watch the follow through, and when they're just about to connect with the ball and hit it, that's when you want to try and hit the shoot button the second time. So right here, just before he connected with that volley, that's when I pressed it, and that is going to time the finish and it is going to make it a lot more accurate. So that is an amazing finish there, in off the bar from Neymar. That is one of the best goals I've scored so far on the demo. Really, really nice goal there. We've got Sane right here, he cuts it inside David Silva into De Bruyne, he hits it right there, and that was actually in the grey. Now you guys may be wondering, you've got the red, yellow, green and the grey as well. Now the green is the perfect time finish, yellow is a little bit early, and red is way too early. If you get in the red, you're not going to score. You've got like a 5, maybe 10% chance of scoring. Most of the time it's going to go out for a corner or go out for a throw-in or a goal kick. However, if you get it in the green, it's going to go in 9 times out of 10. It's a very accurate way of finishing. If you get it in the yellow like I did there, sometimes it will go in, sometimes it won't. I mean, that one's a little bit dodgy. You don't really want to get it in the yellow. Try and get it in the green or in the grey. Now, the grey, you're probably wondering, what is the grey? That is if you hit the shot too late. And I would definitely recommend, hitting the shot too late rather than too early. If you hit it too early and it's in the red, or if it's in the yellow, you're not likely to score. However, if you get it in the green, you will score. If you get it in the grey, which is a little bit too late, you will just do a normal shot. So it would be as if you didn't do any time finishing and you just did a normal shot, and you still have a decent probability of scoring from that. So as I said, definitely make sure that you're pressing the shoot button maybe a little bit too late rather than a little bit too early. So you always just on the side of waiting a little bit longer for your shot, just because you're still likely to score with a normal shot, and you're just not really going to score at all if you go with a too early shot with the yellow or the red. But look at that, that's a perfectly timed shot from Royce. The power on it is crazy. We've got De Bruyne now playing it into Aguero. He gets it to David Silva, and that's in the grey, but still a nice timed finish there. I mean, when you go in the grey, you're still going to score a lot of goals. A lot of the goals I was scoring were in the grey zone, and it doesn't really make too much difference to your shot. If you get it in the green though, that is the perfect timing. I still can't get every shot in the green. It is quite tricky to get the hang of at the beginning of the game, but if you keep on trying, using some of the tips I've shown you in this video, you should be able to get the hang of it. So just to go over everything again, if you were wondering, firstly, make sure that you turn on the shot bar so you can see the power, and that's going to allow you to time the shot you want to get in the green or the grey. And also make sure that you just err on the side of waiting a little bit too long for your shot rather than a little bit too early, because if you hit it early, you're not going to score. If you hit it late, then you've still got a decent chance of scoring, as you would just do a normal shot. And then one final thing is just to look at your player and look at the player's leg and their foot and the follow through. You want to press the second time the shoot button just before the player connects with the ball. Literally the moment before they're about to hit the ball and strike it, that is when you want to press it the second time, and that is going to trigger the timed finish, and it's going to make it very, very accurate. So those are all of my tips. I've been using these extensively over the past couple of games we've been playing. I've played about 20 games now on the demo, and I've gradually managed to get the hang of this. I played on the beta as well. It was quite tricky then, but if you use some of these tips and apply them to your gameplay, you should score a lot more goals. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this. Leave a like if you did. Let me know down below if you want to see any more tutorials, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.